Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another weekly setup. So I'm done analyzing over 20 pairs using the fxalexg set and forget strategy, and let me show you what we have for this new week. So first of all, I need to mention about the government shutdown, right? So because of government shutdown, there's a lot of things that will not be in vogue, right? There's a lot of decisions that cannot take place, jobs, all this. There's a lot of fundamentals behind the news. Basically, that is a long story, right? So one thing you need to know about all these fundamentals that is happening is that once markets is having any form of tension, once there's tension or indecision in the market, people are likely to come to this pair right here, which is gold, XAU because it's a safe haven asset to buy or sell. Like basically, gold always benefits when there's tension in the market during, especially during this period, right? So that is going to be the first pair for the week. You can clearly see gold. You can clearly see the 4 hour time frame has a major retracement, and when anytime a major retracement happens to some form of support level, right, there always seems to be a very big buying pressure. So I expect gold to get to about 4,500. Might not happen this week, or it might happen this week, right? But that is the next target for gold, right? So look at this right here. You can see a very major retracement like this. Gold started buying, right? Major retracement like this, gold started buying. Same thing here, same thing here, right? So that is basically what I'm looking at this week. If I go to a closer time frame like the 1 hour time frame, right, you can clearly see that this is some form of support, the minor one, and we can just have maybe any reason to buy above this level right here, we'll buy. So I'm actually interested in buying gold this week. I know that it's crazy, but that's what I'm very interested in buying this week. So using the fxalexg set and forget strategy, I came up with some few pairs that are looking good this week. The very first pair is SZD card. So let's go over to the daily time frame. Let's start from there. You can clearly see that the daily time frame on SZD card is clearly bearish. This is the lower low right here, and this is the lower high, right? So this is the strong area of interest that we're going to be using. Have multiple rejections from this area, and price has come back recently again to react from that area, right? So that is the daily time frame. 4 hour time frame is um basically bullish at the time, basically bullish right now, right? So this is the higher high and this is the higher low, but the overall trend still looks bearish, right? So we are still looking to sell, right? The weekly time frame is also bearish, so we have two time frame in sync, and the 1 hour time frame, which is the entry time frame, what we'll simply be looking for is a break and retest under here to continue selling, right? If you look at this time frame again, you can clearly see this reversal pattern, right? So there's a left head right shoulder. It's not that clean, right? But you can clearly see, if you have experience, you can clearly see that here price is currently creating lower lows and lower highs. So we need a new low under this support and resistance level, and a reason to continue selling for us to sell. So NZD card is one of my best pairs this week. Next pair I'm looking to see is GBP USD. You can clearly see on GBP USD, I'm basically waiting for a break and retest, but let me explain the trade setup, right? So on the daily time frame, daily is actually bearish. This is the lower low, this is the lower high. We had the major retracement and had a doji from area of interest, which has multiple rejections from this same price point, right? You can clearly see the EMA is above, going to be holding price as resistance. If I draw a minor trend line right here, you can clearly see why this market is bearish, right? So we are looking to see reasons to sell from this area that price will react from, right? So all I just need is a clean break and retest under to sell this market, right? So that's what I'm looking to see this new week on GBP USD. Next pair is AUD JPY. So AUD JPY on the daily time frame, let me show you how it looks. You can clearly see that the market is bullish. We had a break right here, very massive movement, a retest, and had a rejection from this area of interest. So this area of interest has multiple rejection. It's a respected price point, right? It's from this same area that price had this massive movement, and price came to that area again, and it's having a strong movement, and it has a very strong rejection candle that rejected all the way down here, right? So that is a very strong rejection. So we are just looking to see how we can continue buying. But the only problem with this trade is that the 4 hour time frame is still going to be bearish. So even if we have this break and retest, as long as price have not really closed above this high, it simply means that the market is bearish. So it's a risky one to just buy, but it could play out, right? So I'm interested in that pair AUD card is the next pair I'm paying attention to. So this one right here is basically just a 4 hour trade, right? It's just basically a 4 hour trade. Most time frame are bearish, so I'm looking to see how we can sell under this level that has hold price as support, right? So I just want it to become resistance to continue selling this market, right? So the daily time frame on this pair too as well, everything is just all over the place. The cleanest time frame is just the 4 hour time frame. It just look good to me, right? So that's what I'm looking to see. And GBP card, the last pair for this week, is I'm looking to buy this week, right? So this is not my favorite pair for the week, but it's one of the pairs that could play out. So all I'm looking for is retracement back into this area to continue buying. It's cleaner on the 4 hour time frame, so let's go there. Right, so this is a respected price point, of course, the area of interest, multiple rejections. So now that price is above, I'm hoping that when it comes down, it will hold price as support to continue buying. So that's pretty much the pairs I'm willing to see this week. Remember, subscribe to the channel, guys, absolutely free, and I'll see you guys next week.